In this video, I want to go over student work and how that would look like and how I'd deal with it. So first of all, homework. Um, for the most part, I think I'd be very light on homework and not assign much just because this is a level 3 DCD classroom, and I think it's more beneficial for the students if we did most of the learning inside the classroom. Um, However, I do foresee certain times when homework would be appropriate, especially when it comes to things like social skills, because those are things that are by nature meant to be used not just in the classroom, but also outside the classroom. So going back to my previous example, um, I talked about this in the daily schedule video. um, when we're working with things like respecting people's personal space. Um, I I envision myself setting up some sort of sign-off sheet with the parents, being in contact with the parents, of course, talking this over with them, and then having like a sign-off sheet. Like, let's say a student, you know, went a whole day. He or she went to the grocery store and respected everyone's personal space there. Um, then they would get a signature from the parent, and that's how I know that yes, um, they are in fact improving upon their social skills. And then of course these sign off sheets could lead to some sort of reward later, maybe like a pizza party or you know, like a drawing for a Bluetooth speaker. I don't know, I don't know what kind of budget I'm working with here, but something like that to really keep them motivated to follow through with that. And then when we're just talking about like assignments inside of the classroom, I would provide, of course, whenever I'm going over an assignment, I'm going to do guided practice with the students. Do like the we do. We're gonna teach this together. I'm gonna go over it together, make sure we're all on the same page. I'm going to be very clear about my expectations for the work I want them to do. I would want to minimize any questions about the assignments, but of course, if they had questions, I'd be willing to answer them, obviously. And then I would really make sure that I gave them enough, an appropriate amount of time to complete their assignments. And then, of course, if maybe I didn't give them an appropriate amount of time, that's when during work time at the end of the day, like I discussed in the daily schedule, that's when they can really finish up their work, and that's when myself and the staff and the paraprofessionals are going to be around to help them. And so that's really how I deal with student work.